doing your own thing in Brazil, Vic. That's fine, but Alex missed you. When his dad left, he could have used someone else to look up to, someone to be a guidepost. By myself, I couldn't be that for him. So Alex went out and found his guidance somewhere else. Now look where he is. I need you to find him. I got a map to the area they're living in. They must have more detailed ones. I hope you find a better one when you're inside. That'll help you find Alex.
Why we named this place Freedom Town?
We named it for the freedoms America promised us, but which we never really had.
At last, here we are free to love our God and love ourselves as America would never let us.
We only ask that you love this place.
As we love all of you.
Jimmy Carter has no plan to feed the poor or topple the capitalist tycoons who keep them in the gutter. Compared to the obvious criminals and murderers, this peanut farmer may look acceptable, but he is simply not enough. Not even close. They want to smear us. They want to come here and claim we are a failure, that we broke laws, and on with their lies. They want trumped-up trials, prison, and for those they deem most dangerous, executions. Is that what you want for yourself? For your family? For all of us? No one said justice was going to be easy or comfortable. If you want to go back to the comforts of the U.S., come talk to us. If we can't convince you what a mistake you are making, then there is no place for you here.
When we recall the verse from Matthew about the city on the hill, I think of our town in the jungle, how we can be an example to the world.
The Puritans preached that their shining example would be Boston.
But 300 years later, it is instead a corrupt home for fake progressives and powerful elites.
A betrayal. No life at all would be better than a life of American hypocrisy.
We will be true to our principles, whatever end may come. Our lecture series on the worsening situation in Central America continues. This week, focusing on the U.S. government's role in propping up the totalitarian military regime in El Salvador. We hope to see you in the theater Thursday at 8 p.m.
From Jeremiah 22, Thus says the Lord, do justice and righteousness, and deliver from the hand of the oppressor him who has been robbed. And do no wrong or violence to the resident alien, the fatherless, and the widow, nor shed innocent blood in this place.
Are you a member of the mission? Did you just join? I came here to find a good home for my boys. I loved what my kids would learn here about justice for everyone. But this place is too intense. Now, everywhere I look is danger. Things are coming to a head. I wish I could go get my kids and run, but they're off in Cuba. I don't even know where. I need an address, anything, before I can think of leaving to go get them. When they said we had to send the kids away, I should have known what that would mean for the rest of us. Isaac's just too violent. Don't tell him I said that. The Walkers really do value the children. Rebecca said once, if the worst happened, if they came for us, at least the children might live on, remember what happened to us, and they might succeed where we failed. We're all together, but it's so hard to just survive in this place. You want to find Alex? He's your family? Oh, he's a good kid. Let me see your map. He's in this section. I'm sure he'd like to see you. Just like I want to see my boys. Why didn't the Walkers have kids? Is it weird that I think it's weird? Please don't tell anybody I said that.
You know how much you all mean to us. But we are coming to a crisis point in Freedom Town. A time when we must decide our future.
We will leave an indelible mark on history and show them how we reject their vile lies.
We forge our own path out of this darkness, escaping with the providence only the Lord can grant us.
And we will inspire others to realize this world is cruelty, that it is time for a final reckoning. Lucky ones. 1 billion people live in abject poverty on the earth today. The countries of the world could solve this problem, but they choose not to. That injustice is what we protest in the way we choose to live.
Believe me, I know it is hard to see our brothers and sisters that we have had to lock up. But remember Proverbs, chapter 28. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. So, as these people admit their mistakes, we'll unlock their cages, and they can work with us once again. From Matthew, chapter 5. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father who is in heaven. I find that the work, this great work, keeps me young. We thought this song might help everyone remember that.
This song was submitted by Suzanne, and I rather like it. Suzanne knows the value of the work. Preparation for the great strife that is surely ahead of us.
We wake up in the morning and we grab a hoe and rake, knowing that we plan to give more than we will take. Every day's a gift and we must use it while we can, working to improve our lot according to our plan. When we work together we will ease our way along, smiling as we work and as we sing this little song. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A working for a bright and better day. Come on now, water those crops, tend the orchards, don't lag behind, don't let your brothers and sisters down. Get out to those fields. No one rests when anyone is still oppressed. Come on now, rally round. Everyone work until the work is done. The workers of the world are uniting as we go, tearing down the order as we make our garden grow. Every day's a gift and we must use it while we can, working to improve our lot according to our plan. When we work together we will ease our way along, smiling as we work and as we sing this little song. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A work away, a work away, a working for a better day. A working for a bright and better day. All right, everyone. I know everyone wants to eat. Injustice hates happy workers. Today's a great day to work.
Mom, I know you've never believed in what we're doing here, but I don't blame you for being wrong. As Isaac always says, the American corporate machine is designed to make people fear any different way to live. But we live our own policy, and our policy is true equality. I may not change your mind, but I hope you believe in me and love me enough to help me with my dream. This is really hard for me to ask, but as we get this started, things are stretched thin. Supplies for myself, for all my friends here, would help so much. If you could send a wire transfer, that would help the most.
Back in the U.S., you know what they say? They have branded us a cult. They won't let us be, won't let us have our beliefs. They call us that to dehumanize us, to destroy us. By their definition, the original cult would have been Jesus and his apostles. And we all know what happened to Jesus.
Sad it makes me when some have broken free of their shackles in America only to need shackles once again down here. Unfortunately, some lack the wisdom to work together toward true freedom. My people, what should I do when I learn someone has smuggled in unapproved medicines, pills, even opiates? We just can't have this. How can you do God's work when you're blitzed out of your mind on that junk? If you see someone with that stuff, tell one of us right away. You know how much you all mean to us. But we are coming to a crisis point in Freedom Town. A time when we must decide our future.
We will leave an indelible mark on history and show them how we reject their vile lies.
We forge our own path out of this darkness, escaping with the providence only the Lord can grant us.
And we will inspire others to realize this world is cruelty, that it is time for a final reckoning.
I know everyone has been working so hard. I think we're all due a little nighttime entertainment. So tomorrow night, Rebecca and I are planning to sing a few songs together. Everyone should come sing along with us in the theater.
Huh? Whoa!
Here we may struggle, but we all triumph together. Kennedy reminded us. From the start, America wanted to be a shining city on the hill, a beacon to the world. Well, America's nuclear flame is now a beacon of fear throughout the world. You can have freedom, it shouts, as long as it's our capitalist freedom. And if you try anything else, the bombs will come. During our crisis, we have made special arrangements for the children. They're in Cuba, at Colonia Unidad La Palma, learning about the revolution from our trusted neighbors.
Out of the mouth of babes hast thou ordained strength, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger.
When we send our strongest message, we do so knowing it will make the world better and all children will benefit.
These are hard decisions, but we must make them, for God has made us his messengers.
Any government that cannot face up to its own crimes and bring about restitution can never be redeemed. Kissinger may not technically be in power, but the fact that a known mass murderer still walks the halls of hallowed institutions as not only a free man but as a respected figure shows how cancerous the whole organism of America truly is.
Man is there to shine their shoes and live in their slum, fine. The government tells him he is free, but he is just as much a slave as his grandfather 100 years ago. But when the black man knows his civil rights, when he chooses to defend his home, to fight for a decent breakfast for his children, now he is a terrorist. Now he must be put down. What they've done in the States is take slavery and dress it up in new clothes. They don't allow you enough food to live, a decent school to send your children, health services, not in your neighborhood. And once you are old, you're just a used-up slave. They won't even do you the dignity of taking you out back and putting a bullet in your head. They suck away what money you have left, leaving you to die in a slow tragedy.
said, freedom in a capitalist society has always meant freedom for the slave owners. The trick is, in America, sometimes they let you people own slaves. You can destroy a revolutionary by killing him, or by making him comfortable and just a little powerful.
Our best revolutionary leaders were killed when they said no to the war machine's endless appetite. We refuse to fight for profits, and that makes us dangerous. We fight only our own fight.
Our surveillance tells us they are sending forces to destroy us because they so fear what we represent.
When people question how we have chosen to arm ourselves, I ask, what choice do we have?
We dream of a peaceful world, of course. But as Castro said, a revolution is not
Mom
a
sent you here?
We arm
Really?
ourselves to control our
You
own
need to go
fate.
before people see you and lose their minds. We brought hatred down here with us. Can't ever get away from what's in you. They tell us about friends dying from malaria, right? But those friends didn't die from malaria. They died from disobeying. Let me see your map. This is where Isaac and Rebecca are. Maybe you can do something. Somebody has to do something. I lost my faith in this town a while ago. Now that you're here, I know it's time for me to go. You can take me with you, right? I don't care what you've done. I just need to get the fuck out of here. Did you ever believe in something? I mean, really? And then have it turn out to be deceit and treachery and just fucked up? Isaac did that to me. Rebecca talks about the atrocities of the U.S. Maybe she should just take a look around this town. I can't believe Mom had you come all the way down here. She never understood this place, what it did for me. We fought on that. I thought when I was gone, she wouldn't have to worry. She'd finally get rest. Instead, she sent you. You got a plan for getting us out, right?
No one wants to leave their families behind. But if you told them of our ways and they refuse to listen, you know they are lost. Our future is here. Not back in the most corrupt nation the world has ever seen.
I don't know how you're gonna pull this off. Let me know when it's safe to go.
Born sleeping on a bed of gold, they preach their great accomplishments when all they have done is perpetuate a system that robs you blind. And they ask why the poor don't work harder, why the black mother has so many children, why anyone should have a moment's peace when they could work for starvation wages to line the pockets of the wealthiest. Who gave you the right to question? Who gave you the right to refuse their system? We did.
All right. I trust you, Vic. Okay, I'll wait here.
And who schemes to stop us? The evil few who want it all and would destroy our lives to take what little we have. Because they must have everything.
Let me say this again. With a group as numerous as ours, some people will stray. But
but those who wander will be called out publicly. I have found this is the best way to keep people on track with our mission.
And for those of you who question the necessity and the severity, we cannot risk anything that might crack our foundation.
We will not shy away from what has to be done.
Injustice abhors those who live righteous lives. Like a virus, injustice must spread to survive. But as long as one person resists, injustice may be killed.
I wish we could inspire the world, save more people. But if we can just save ourselves, we will know that is all God wished for us.
When writing to your relatives, remember we want them to understand how good things are for us, how important our work is. And Sarah, our communications director, is always available to help you make them understand.
Most of you have heard about the debate Rebecca and I had earlier this
we
week
gotta
at
go.
the agriculture meeting. I know it got a little heated, but when you care about something as much as we care about this town, you just have to
I'll be here.
sure you're
Don't
making
forget
the
me.
best decision for everyone.
Like our proud sisters and brothers at Stonewall showed us, if things don't get better, eventually you just need to pick up something heavy and smash it through a car window.
We are all equal before God. It's the blasphemous ways of man that have cost us our God-given equality.
I never felt like I fit in anywhere. Maybe if I had known my dad, things would be different, but he wasn't around. I never got along with my mom, no matter how hard she tried to fix things. Second time I ran away, I ended up with my friend Chill. Chill was all right, but his brother scared me. We got pulled into some bad stuff. Mom cried when the police called about what her son had gotten into. She couldn't fix me. We fought. But then I found Isaac and Rebecca. They showed me so much. So I came here to work and make this place good.
When I'm trapped in the
Okay,
pit with the
let's go
darkest
now.
filth of humanity,
There's no time.
I will light that candle. If not so that I can see, so that at the very least I can burn all who brought me down there. Do not push me.
I'll be here. Don't forget me.
When I say no to trips home, you have to understand I trust you. I know you would want to come back to Freedom Town. It's them I don't trust. They wouldn't let you come back, and I don't want to lose any of my people. Now, apparently back home, the critics say we are not getting enough to eat here, that the weather is bad, and a whole lot of other nonsense. So when you write home, tell everyone how good the food is, how nice Patuela is for us, and how happy you are with your decision to live in Freedom Town. I'm counting on you.
Was America ever exceptional? Hardly. Born of genocide, built by slavery, stained by misogyny, where the poor are taught to hate each other and to die in wars to serve the wealthiest? Was America ever great? Those were just lies told to hide the sins. Capitalism lives off inequity, pushing you to look down on others. And what better shorthand for feeling superior than based on your own so-called race? Angela Davis has it right. You cannot separate racism from capitalism.
Okay, let's go now. There's no time. Let me know when it's safe to go.
Our contacts in Havana go beyond Colonia Unida La Palma. Several Cuban generals have pledged us support as well, should our position ever become threatened by our mutual enemies. We are not alone in this, my sisters and brothers. From time to time, I think about what they might say about us in the history books. But then I remember that those texts are shot through with lies.
Over the last 10 years, I've seen all the great progressive leaders assassinated. I know my life is at risk. Rebecca knows she is in danger. We make ourselves targets by what we say and what we do. We accept this. But not for you, my people. I will not let them kill a single one of you. We control our own lives. In the U.S., the only way to improve your life is to play by their rules. Do what you're told, ignore the suffering of others, and win all your money in Las Vegas. If you like those odds, you may be fine there. Or you must take what you deserve by force.
think about putting his body upon the gears and upon the wheels and upon the levers, how many did anything after protesting the small injustices of their bourgeois education? How many of those people made it to Freedom Town? Now, I know some of you did, and I'm proud that when you say the machine will be prevented from working, you mean it.
We will never know paradise if we do not claim it. That is why we built this place, and why we must keep building.
We gotta go. Okay, I'll wait here. All right. I trust you, Vic.
And what about the FBI's COINTEL program, whose very stated goal is maintaining the existing
I'll be here.
social and
Don't forget me.
political order? Is it any surprise that they came after us? Because I look at their social order and I say that it is not good enough for my family.
You got a plan for getting us out, right?
Whoa.
Can
Let
you
me know when
believe
it's
they
safe to
still
go.
talk about an American dream? The American dream is about getting rich while everyone else stays poor. It is the only way their system works. Any other dream that dares compete is shot down dead. Just ask Dr. King.
Yeah, we gotta go. Okay, I'll wait here.
Injustice is the fuel that powers the motor that makes the United States run. Without injustice, its engine will seize up, incapable of going forward. The luxuries the rich have come to expect would be impossible in a world where no one is starving, where everyone had decent medical care, where seniors are cared for, and where every child can get an education. And that is the great dark truth of American capitalism. That the rich will kill the poor in order to keep their luxuries. That their extreme comfort is more important than other people's very lives.
Back in the U.S., the noose is tightening. Look at the FBI's war on the Panthers. Their leadership has been blatantly assassinated by the government. If we had not left, I am certain the same would have happened to us. Those back in the U.S. do not even understand their own oppression. Have we abandoned these people? No. We open our arms.
Okay, let's go now.
I read my Bible.
There's no time.
It is so obvious.
You're here now. The CIA's found us.
Who sent you? Don't tell me, it'll just be lies. We knew this would happen.
We will all move on in time. The life of any one of us doesn't matter. What matters is that we leave behind a world that better understands the systems and constructs that ensure unending misery. And when the system is exposed, so too might that system finally be destroyed. The work is done already. We have built this beautiful place that you want to destroy. We have shown a better way to live. And in our death, we will tell the world the truth it cannot hide from anymore. The truth that will ultimately turn the destruction on you. That seed is planted.
I've been waiting for this. By killing me, you will do so much for the revolution. I always thought you would just bomb us, but no. You saved that for Vietnamese children. What lies did they tell you about us? Or do you just kill whoever you're ordered to?
Huey Newton was right. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning.
I don't fear that anymore.
I'm glad you came for me. But these people, can you save all these people?
Huey Newton was right.
Even when we've left, you can still bury my heart in Freedom Town. Where will they bury your heart, Vic? Let me know when it's safe to go. You got a plan for getting us out, right? I'll be here. Don't forget me.
How can this like the heretics who put our Lord upon the cross? How can we live?
Dear Isaac, the work we do here is hard. It has broken strong, good people. I know the Lord is supporting us, but my family back in America do not see it. Please, in your next sermon, can you talk again about how eventually we will survive and thrive? I need your inspiration, Alex.
certain of our decision. This is what she wanted. Come with me, my people. Come with me to the end. You heard us talk about this. She may be gone, but let her be our guiding light as we do this final act of revolution. Revolution in her name. Rebecca. Rebecca. They have murdered our mother. The greatest woman I have ever known. How can like the heretics who put our Lord upon the cross? How can we live in a world that would let this happen? In Rebecca's name, we must see this through to the end. To our own end. This makes me so certain of our decision. This is what she wanted. Come with me, my people. Come with me to the end. You heard us talk about this. She may be gone, but let her be our guiding light as we do this final act of revolution. Revolution in her name. Rebecca. Rebecca.
All right. I trust you, Vic.
The greatest woman I have ever known. How?
Okay, I'll wait here.
How can like the heretics who put our Lord upon the cross? How can we live in a world that would let this happen? In Rebecca's name, we must see this through to the end. To our own end. This makes me so certain of our decision. This is what she wanted. Come with me, my people. Come with me to the end.
Yeah, we gotta go.
You heard us talk about this. She may be gone, but let her be our guiding light as we do this final act of revolution.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Revolution in her name. Rebecca. Rebecca. They have murdered our mother. The greatest woman I have ever known. How can decision. This is what she wanted. Come with me, my people. Come with me to the end. You heard us talk about this. She may be gone. But let her be our guiding light as we do this final act of revolution. Revolution in her name. Rebecca. Rebecca. They have murdered our mother. In Rebecca's name, we must see this through to the end. This makes me so certain of our decision. This is what she wanted.
Okay, let's go now.
Come with
There's
me,
no
my
time.
people. Come with me to the end.
You killed Rebecca, didn't you? I hope someday you get to look into the dead eyes of someone you loved, so you will know. Did you kill her first, just so I would suffer? Rebecca's dead, but she was smarter than you. She made sure the world would know what you have done to us. You killed Rebecca, didn't you? I hope someday you can...
Formation team finds out we left, it's going to be bad. These people are in danger. Let me know when it's safe to go. All right. I trust you, Vic. I'll be here. Don't forget me.
Oh my God, this is the place. This is what I needed. Now I have an address. Now I just need to wait for my moment. Soon. Thank you. But if the walkers had been more honest, Let me see your map. This section. Thank you so much.
You got a plan for getting us out, right?
Alex told me everything, Vic. I don't know how this world makes any sense, but I'm glad you're our family.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down, come on, sisters.